Yeah, there's a lot of debutants here tonight. Bill, of course, is one of them, but he was entitled to the job. He got the job, and I guess there's a few butterflies there for him at the moment. Here they come.
Wally Lewis leading the side out now, and listen to this, the first time he's come to Lang Park in the Queensland colours since leaving the Broncos, and this crowd saying welcome home to Wally Lewis in the biggest possible way. There he is, the Emperor of Lang Park, back in his beloved maroon jumper. Here comes New South Wales.
Benny Elias, of course, he smelt success last year, and he'll be out to keep that record intact. He's got a giant of a pack around him. He's got some exciting backs to use if the forwards can get a roll on.
At Lang Park, it's Queensland 12, New South Wales 6, kick-off now. New South Wales will run the ball out and immediately put the ball up in the air, and they drive it back down. Hoff now driving it back. We're seeing a full-back duel at the moment. Kicking duel happening here at Lang Park. Defence can't come in again. New South Wales return the ball. Off underneath it, well positioned. Lets it bounce once, twice. Picked up by Khan. Khan steps, and now we're seeing the first tackle of the game.
Near the halfway for Lions. And a beautiful ball. Alexander, he's inside the 22. Hoff comes at him. Good cover by Hoff.
Great defence, Paul Hoff. One-on-one, Greg Alexander almost unstoppable. He showed him the sideline, really restricted the options that he had, and was able to put him over the sideline in a great tackle.
He thought it was a marvellous occasion, but he didn't think so when he left. He's out to rectify it. Blocker Roach. Elias, short ball for Gaia, gets a good pass away. Ettinghausen, he's over the 22, uses the kick, and again Paul Hoff rises to the occasion. Enormous pressure for the young fullback from Queensland. Willie Khan. Rousing tackle there by Ian Roberts. Lewis now. Hasler around the bootlaces.
New South Wales' most recent win at Lang Park, June the 2nd, 1987. That was 20-16, the victory there. Now it goes out. Watch this man, Motor Ettinghausen. He puts it down to the floor, but they come back and get him over the halfway line. He's got amazing pace, this fellow. Fantastic hands and feet. High shot of McLean, but the referee lets it go. Harrigan, now it comes out to Lewis. Lewis gets Meninga on the fly. Meninga, he throws a big dummy and gets to the 22. Turns it inside to Lewis, picks some big defence on Lewis, and they belt him down inside the 22. Queensland wanting to run that time. Langer now. Langer looking for support. He gets Jackson. Jackson shows the ball. Gets it away quickly to Willie Khan. He's taken down. 13 metres out from the Blues line now. Back it comes. Little chip kick from Langer, but they dive on it and clean it up quickly. Who got that ball? It was Roberts.
A good territorial advantage in the first 10, but I'm sure that's levelled out in the minutes that followed. This is Meninga proving a hard target. Bad ball for Lewis. He did well to get it to Hoff, and the big lad goes down inside the 32. This is the last. Langer now. Queensland with a marvellous option of Langer and Lewis. Alexander in and out and around. Ettinghausen. Ettinghausen's over the halfway. Great chase and tackle by Hoff. Stewart. Lions. This is where New South Wales are creating problems. The long ball from the halves inside for Daly. Put down by Hasler. Knock on.
Close to his own try line, but he's done a very good job, and so is this man, Willie Khan. He's run him out of trouble before. Khan winds up now, taken down, gets a good ball away to it, goes to Hancock. That pass looked a bit suspect from where angle, but look at this, and Hancock steps around and they take it from virtually their own line to the halfway line. Good run.
Yeah, great run again, and good ball movement by Queensland. They're really looking to throw the ball. Lewis, again, up the middle there, but forward motion all the time. They're starting to look good with the football in their hands.
Playing with a lot of confidence now. There's still no score here, and that is a surprise for anybody that was backing this Blues side in to win this game by a handsome score. Queensland, though, they grow another leg here at Lang Park. We all know that. Jackson, dummy half, looks to kick, feints the kick, makes the break. Jackson inside two. They get it away quickly, but a sloppy ball comes down, picked up by Steve Jackson. He puts his toe to it. Come down pretty hard too, and there's the element. There's the mistake from Alexander they were looking for too.
The penalty has gone to the Queensland side. The referee, Bill Harrigan, claimed that it was a late tackle on Steve Jackson who put the little kick through.
He's got another. The momentum seems to be with the Maroons at the moment.
Very much so, Ray. I think that both sides have been guilty of not being able to... Ray, it's back to you, Ray.
Yes, a big run down the centre by Johns. Linking up with him was Eddinghausen. He can't handle, and Paul Hoff comes away with it. Over the halfway, loses the ball. New South Wales through Gillespie, back with it again.
Roach winding up, Roach takes it, they take him, he gets a ball to Elias, he only just managed to hold that too, then it goes to Geyer. Geyer gets it onto Eddinghausen, he winds up, they're straight onto him, he's tackled just on the 22. And there's a blue going on centre field, punches are being thrown, Roach is involved, Bella pushes him out of the way.
Yeah, Steve Roach and Andrew G, the two players involved. Looked like Roach, you were throwing plenty, I don't know how many were landing.
Break it up, lads, on the scoreboard. That's where it started. Roach has thrown one to G. In fact, he threw quite a few. Have a little wrestling match while Eddinghausen was running the ball, and that was all it amounted to.
Well, Lewis is starting to get his kicking game going as New South Wales win the scrum. This is Daly. Good ball. Eddinghausen. Weaving run. A run of 30 metres. Johns is the dummy half. O'Connor. Good work by O'Connor. He came right across from the left flank to fold in as first receiver. Hasler. Away from Walters to Langer. Lewis. Long ball, Meninga. Jackson turns it round the corner for Meninga. Flick passes for Khan. Stands in the tackle to Lewis. Lewis calls on Meninga. The big man stands. Now they're put down. 12 metres out. Fifth tackle, the crowd loved it. Jackson. Langer, dangerous here. The grubber. Right in amongst the uprights there. New South Wales clean up. Line drop out. The Maroons will come back with 6 more.
And the Maroons certainly well on top here, maintaining some pressure now.
32 out now. Jackson with a run. He ran right onto that ball, still spinning and running. Just manages to stay in the field of play with some good play from Jackson. Langer changes direction, gets it out to Jackson. Jackson now with Lewis. Lewis in the corner. He's only a metre out. Oh, if he scores, they'll go mad. Hancock puts it up. And a penalty has gone to Queensland. Well, Peter Sterling.
Well, a good intercept from Des Hasler. He didn't have to reach too far to take it in, but a lot of pressure there. Hasler coming back onside in defence, and he didn't have much option but to catch that football.
About 8 in. There it goes. Certainly got the height. Can it swing in? No, sir. Well, I did put the mocker on him, Pete.
You did put the mocker on and the ball didn't go dead. Greg Alexander's been able to run it out to the 22-metre line, and that's a great piece of play from Alexander.
Comes back for Stewart. Stewart shapes the kick, doesn't get the time. Now he gets the kick in. Nice play from Stewart. Didn't get the chance first time round, but gave himself time. Hoff brings it back. Johns lines him up, takes him too with a beautiful tackle. Eddinghausen in there to help.
As we have...
Well, it was in this tackle. Watch this. Hoff comes in. Johns lined him up, ball and all.
Well, he's been, to my way of thinking, the best Queensland player and possibly the best player out there tonight, Peter Sterling.
Yes, in a very unfortunate way for Paul Hoff to leave the field.
15 is Renouf.
Well, unfortunately, Paul popped his shoulder in that tackle, and the trainer said it popped back in on the way back to the seats here, so it's very unlikely you'll see Paul Hoff back in the game.
Jackson kicks. Good kick too, down towards the corner. Good place to have the attack coming from. Alexander works to the sideline, beats Meninga, meets Langer. Queensland now with Meninga taking it out down a narrow blind. Folding back onside, Daly. Daly's heading for the corner. Daly, oh, he had one to beat. He got inside Khan, but he got a hand to him. Elias picks up the dregs from a bad play the ball. Benny Elias now. 8 metres away from the line. Good defence by Queensland. Elias was the last to get up. That's gone backwards, but Queensland's later. He's come through very quickly.
In back play, we have Cliff Lyons struggling to get to his feet. He looks like he's got a problem with his hand.
Here's Lewis now. Lewis has got some support. Lewis holds it up. Meninga. Can he get there, Big Mel? Oh, yes, he's done it. They've finally cracked the line, Queensland. And you can put that down to Lewis and Meninga. That experienced pair have done it. They've finally cracked this New South Wales side that was going to come up here and run rampant over the Maroons. Oh, listen to the crowd. Don't they love those two? Lewis and Meninga, the nemesis. New South Wales can't believe this. Blocker shaking his head. Elias is talking to them. Well, this game has been played on emotion like they all are, but watch this. Scoring his 5th try in State of Origin. Well, it doesn't look all of that good. It's waved away straight away, so the score remains Queensland 6, New South Wales 0. Andrew G is off. That's who's off. Okay. Another break from Queensland now, and have a look at this. Down they go as Wallace. He's got Lewis in support. Lewis gets the ball. Oh, no, that's great defence. They get him right on the line. Lewis, well, a bad play of the ball. Daly's got it. Daly's got it. Penalty to Queensland, though.
What a sensational attempt and eventual tackle by Roberts, though. The big man pursued Lewis. He followed the play right down the ground and he made a tremendous attempt.
There's the angle as he sees it. Ball goes up. He's not kicking too well. I've certainly put the mocker on him because, believe you me, at training, he never missed one.
So Queensland come away with the ball. This is Khan. Khan over the halfway. Still going. Lewis supports him. Eddinghausen chases. Throws the ball, hoping to find a maroon jumper. Picked up by Geyer for New South Wales. Swept away for Michael O'Connor. He's over the 22, picked up by Renouf. Getting down close to the 3-minute mark. They come up with the ball to Daly at 5/8 and to Magor at inside centre. Stands, finds Eddinghausen. Eddinghausen gets it away for Daly. Daly's up to the 32, taken there by Jackson. Not held. Daly doing some pirouetting. Brought down just outside the 22 line.
This may be the last throw of the dice, Ray.
Elias. Brad Fittler. Elias again out from dummy half. To Stewart. He was going left. He turns it back to the centre for Sirinen. Queensland now. Holding on. Elias to the right for Stewart. On to Alexander. Floats it to Daly. Daly's kicks a grubber and a beauty. Daly scores.
Great play, Laurie Daly. In the corner. 6 points to 4 with the kick to come, but a superb piece of play for Laurie Daly. A little bit more concern now for Graham Lowe on the sidelines.
Well, we just saw some of the skills from this young man, Laurie Daly, that has had a lot of people suggesting he's the best player in the world. Back after 5 weeks on the injury list with the fractured cheekbone. Watch this. 20 metres out. No, he hasn't given it enough. No goal. Queensland 6, New South Wales 4. Meninga kicks off the very last passage of play. The siren sounds. A penalty has been given at the halfway. It's not over at all.
The ball went dead over the dead ball line on the full.
And Greg Alexander has said, I want it.
Well, I think Michael O'Connor would have struggled with the distance here. I don't know about Greg Alexander. I'll predict that he won't get the distance as well from halfway.
Alexander, he hasn't got the distance. Stello was right. Lewis takes the ball. He won't give a voluntary tackle. Now, the game is over. Queensland 6, New South Wales 4. And the big scoreboard says the Emperor strikes back. And there he is. A smile from ear to ear. Carrying the wounds of battle. And now an embrace from Lewis and Lowe.